Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K. Nearing the midway point of the season now, GA. What do you think is most important for teams to focus on at this point?
I think just trying to establish overall continuity. You want to head into the second half of the season with some momentum behind you, as well as just general confidence.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Towns, so Williams out there, Harden out there with George, and it's Sumner in at the two-guard spot.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And the passing ability of James Harden, elite.
To the middle. Four on the clock. And another shot. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Outside, Towns. Misses the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Wozniak, he's guarded by Williams. There's a good screen to the inside. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Now here's Harden. He's coming off a 13-point game against Houston.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Ayton, a screen to the paint, and Ayton throws it down.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Harden dishes to George. Pass to Sumner. From past the arc, sinks the triple. Sumner's got 6.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants. Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Harden the pass to Towns. At the top of the key, Williams. Harden surveying the D. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. And Towns gets it to go.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Right wing. Pulls it up. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Williams. On the wing, George. Frazier covering. Outside, George. Towns sets the pick for George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He makes them at such a high clip from there. Paul George knows his range.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And from the big round of applause for your Trailblazers youth dance team.
Bol, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Indiana. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at Portland, they've started this year as well as they could have hoped. Playing great basketball, probably exceeding preseason expectations. and they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Harden. He has yet to score.
And they bumped this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Takes it inside.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Harden outside. Outside, George. A three-pointer off the mark. Portland leading. Frazier the pass to Ayton. Frazier outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Let's go. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Frazier against George. George double teamed, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Portland called for the foul.
Something Paul George has a ton of is talent. The way he moves, the way he reads the floor, he's got a sixth sense for this game. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Screen by Bol. To the middle. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bol. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
And there's the pass to George. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Down low, Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Pass to George. Harden outside. Fires from deep. Drains the three-pointer.
And as long as Harden's in the building, he has the confidence he can make it.
To the inside. Frazier against George. Frazier the pass to Bol. Portland needs to get off the shot. Three-pointer. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Harden outside. Pass to Sumner. Towns a screen on Frazier. From deep, George, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. For 3. Rebound by Sumner. Clippers trail by 3. Pass to Harden. Floats it up for Williams. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Ayton the screen. Inside. With the shot. And that one hits back iron. And it's Harden with the ball for the Clippers. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
So it's Portland now. The Clippers getting the bucket. Now the pass to Ayton. Harden outside.
2 minutes.
.152 left in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Towns. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
To the inside. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Let's get crazy for our Trailblazers Stuff Team. Here they come, fans.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Maxwell, he's checked in for Williams. Johnson comes in for George. Goodrich, he's checked in for Edmund Sumner. And Vincent subbed in for James Harden. Now here's Goodrich. Passes it to Vincent. Puts up a 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Bull can't hit. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Goodrich. And Bull pulls it down. The Trailblazers shooting pretty efficiently out there. It is at 48% in the first quarter. Cullen passes to Bull. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Bull's got his second basket.
Putting the fundamentals to work, the pick and roll helps CJ make room for other guys.
Vincent the pass to Goodrich. And again, no good by the Clippers. Portland's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Using that length to attack inside, Siakam's a major challenge for any defender to stop.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Siakam hits them both. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Vincent. Johnson outside. There's 25 seconds left in the first. And the basket by Maxwell.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Portland with the ball. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Ronald Frazier from CJ.
Now Vincent pass to Towns. Over Siakam. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. DeAndre, he has been the guy making things happen for the Trailblazers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He wrecked. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Portland.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Siakam is out there with Jackson. Then there's Bull. Then there's McCollum. That's the group on the floor for Portland. The Clippers trail. And here is Goodrich. His last outing, he had 8 points. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Steve, the last couple years, league-wide, scoring is way up for teams, but also for individual players. What's your read on that?
Well, I think from the scoring situation, defense is totally different than when we played. It's more free-flowing. Also, the three-point shot, they're taking way more three-point shots, long rebounds, and they have fast break, more fast break and transition points. But it all comes down to shoot the 3. More threes mean more points.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Clippers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Trailblazers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Jackson drives in, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Thompson, he's checked in for Portland. Los Angeles has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Towns, a screen on McCollum. Vincent finds Towns. No good there. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Driving the lane, and that one goes. First for him tonight, 1 for 8.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Pass to Maxwell. Basket counts. Maxwell's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
Kicks it out to McCollum. The 15-footer. The Clippers grab the miss.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Shoots it up. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. He's got 6.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Vincent. He's guarded by McCollum. Vincent, the pass to Maxwell. He dishes it to Johnson. The pass to Maxwell. Fires for 3. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Maxwell's got 9.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Got it. Good job in the low post.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And Smitty, you think about the years McCollum played with Damian Lillard, you have to believe they made each other better.
I totally agree, GA. They both have high standards, always working on their games. That's why they're 2 of the best guards in the league over the last decade.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one is on Towns.
Clearly a foul.
Portland, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. A different look for the Clippers. Williams, he's checked in for Maxwell. George comes in for Goodrich. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Vincent. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Towns kicks to Sumner. 5 on the clock. Back to Towns. From deep, George. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And Siakam throws it down.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Johnson, a wide open look. Los Angeles with another miss. Portland leading by 9. Jackson with the basket on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. And the Clippers call time here.
A moment to check out DeAndre Ayton here. Over the last month, getting it done. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer, understands the offense, moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. George looking over the floor. Can they get it? Los Angeles with another miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Harden outside. Passes it to George. Launches from deep. Tries again. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut to just 11 points, and the basket from Williams.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And yes, it's good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
George, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Harden with it. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
Thompson, one of the best in the business at pulling up off the dribble.
The Clippers shooting around 40% from the floor here. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
He takes it in. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Williams passes to Sumner. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Trailblazers leading by 20. Now, here's Ayton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Siakam misses.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Pass to Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's Williams. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
There's 1:38 left in the first half of basketball. Siakam misses. Clippers trail by 18. Pass to Sumner. The 3. Traps in the tray. Sumner's got 9 points.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Frazier with a screen on Johnson. Down low. Beyond the arc. Ayton dishes to Frazier. There's the triple. And he's good on the 3-ball. He has 7.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
It's Harden with the drive. Johnson right side. Yep, it counts.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Portland leading by 16. Siakam a screen on Harden. Driving to the basket. And Siakam throws it down.
He has good hands and length to convert. Siakam's a great pick-and-roll partner.
Here's the pass to Williams. Kicks it out to Harden. The 3. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Ayton a screen on Harden. Out to Thompson. Latray. Rebound by Sumner. Clippers trail by 15. To the inside. Johnson, the pass to Williams. Harden outside. Unloads. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so that brings the first half to a close. Trailblazers lead by 15. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, here's a hypothetical. If you guys were in your prime today and could hop onto any team, who would you pick?
That's it.
And as for our matchup, what a tremendous first half it was for the Portland Trailblazers.
We've talked about a lot of teams now playing inside out. These guys are punching it inside, and it's not coming out. They're turning to...
That'll do it for our show today.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. We've got Williams. George is out there with Towns. Then it's Harden. And it's Sumner in at the 2.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. And there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Clippers trail by 15. Towns sets the pick for Harden. Looking to end his cold spell.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
To the middle. Another shot. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Sumner. Frazier covering. Williams can't get it to fall. Trailblazers leading by 13. Here's Bosniak. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Both good from the line that time. Clippers trail by 15. 90 seconds now into the second half. And Sumner gets it to go.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Inside, kicks it to Frazier. Pulls from the top of the key. 2 points. That one goes. 9 points in the game so far.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
Harden the pass to Towns. Williams up on top. Harden outside. Back to Williams. 5 to shoot. Harden with a screen on Frazier. And here's George for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Bulls got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Violation. Jump ball.
There's the 3. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Sumner.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Here we go, Lakers fans. Here comes your Trailblazers.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Well, you know your low post players are going to take a lot of trips to the foul line. So it helps to have big men who can drain free throws like this group can. Fifth, Karl Anthony Towns.
And a lot of these big men take the confidence they have in the paint straight to the free throw line with them. I mean, that makes them very hard to handle.
It may earn them a little extra space because you don't want to get physical with these guys. They can make you pay at the line.
Clippers trail by 13. Here's Harden to the paint. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
And so McCollum will bring it up for Portland. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
Well, that is why we call CJ a combo guard. He can score with the best, but he also can facilitate.
To the inside. Harden left side. Williams sets a screen for Harden. Over McCollum. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from James Harden.
And that's what makes Harden so tough to contain. He can hurt you at all three levels and gets them from the mid-range on that one. But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
The Trailblazers pull it in. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. Count that one. 20 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Clippers trail by 15. And the Clippers call time here.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for DeAndre Ayton.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Sumner kicks to George. Williams, a screen on Jackson. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole. Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Sumner rebounded by Jackson. Portland leading by 15. Feet away. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
George finds Harden. Here's George. Towns sets the pick for George. Passes to Harden. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Bulls got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Time called here. Blazers decide to talk it over.
It's time for T-shirts. It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
For the Trailblazers, Ayton, he's checked in for Bol Bol, and it's done in for C.J. McCollum. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Johnson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Nice move. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, defense wins championships, but offense is winning over the league, with efficiency reaching new heights year by year. Now, different explanations exist, but one thing is clear. In an era of floor spacing, there are elite players, a lot of them, who are having a field day exploiting all that room to operate. Kevin?
Boy, they sure are, David. Well put. Thank you.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's George. He has 7. From the top of the key, he buries it. George has got 9.
Silky smooth stroke, nice touch. Paul George is a terrific jump shooter.
To the middle. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Outside, George. Wide open. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
They double him with George. Here's Bosniak. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Harden up top. Dunn covering. Ayton against Johnson. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. Off the run. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
And the Clippers call time here. So for the Clippers, Maxwell is checked in for Williams. Brown comes in for George. And it's Goodrich in for Edmund Sumner. Harden left side.
2 minutes.
Puts it up from 12. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And it's time for an injury report. Now an update on Bol Bol from David Aldridge. D.A., what'd you find out?
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Portland provided some information, and this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. And there's never a good time for injuries, but right in the thick of the season, this is a difficult one to navigate. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
I know he'll fight back hard to get back on the floor. He wants to be out here with his teammates.
Harden's shot is good.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Siakam, a screen on Johnson. Driving in, out to Thompson, and stolen by Goodrich. And 1:01 left in the third quarter.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Screen by Siakam. Out to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Frazier's got his 3rd assist on the night. Harden outside.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And so Siakam will bring it up for Portland. Ayton a screen. The drive by Siakam.
A nifty ball handler. Siakam has plenty of go-to options at the offensive end.
The Clippers shooting right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half. Harden with the screen on Thompson. Harden outside. Releases. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there. 17 seconds left to play here in the third. Now Siakam. He's got 10. The kick out to Frazier. Takes the three. No good on that one. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. Don't go anywhere. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Siakam is out there with Ayton. Then there's Frazier. And there's Klay Thompson. That's the group on the floor for Portland. So, Steve, you were drafted by the Heat, young expansion team at the time down in Miami. But if you had to choose, which city would you give an expansion team to right now?
I think Seattle and Las Vegas are at the top of everyone's list. San Diego would be nice because I love to travel there. I love when Vancouver had a team. How about bringing that team back, Kevin?
Trailblazers leading by 21. Frazier kicks to Thompson. Ayton a screen on Maxwell. Bosniak. Siakam finds Thompson. Ayton.
That's going to go back the other direction, but they've played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
Now on the floor for your Trailblazers. Number 9.
Clippers trail by 21. And here is Goodrich. Dishes to Brown. Over Frazier. Misses off the right iron. Portland's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the three ball well. Thompson outside. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Frazier's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now here's Goodrich. Guarded closely, and it's in there.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Siakam a screen on Goodrich. Shots good by Siakam.
He's such a long wing player. Pascal Siakam can operate down low.
Goodrich with it. Brown wide open. He fires. It's good from long range. Brown's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Siakam passes to Ayton. Launches it. Knocks down the three ball.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
And it's Brown missing. Portland leading by 23. Here's Frazier. Rebound by Johnson. From about 16, and it's Goodrich missing.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Ayton a screen on Goodrich. Out to Thompson. All alone. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Maxwell's got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's Johnson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Siakam passes to Frazier. Thompson inside the line.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Williams is checked in for Maxwell.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so here's Portland. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Goodrich against Frazier. From 17 feet out, Portland grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Nice shot by Thompson.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Here's Goodrich with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Goodrich has got 4 points now in the quarter. Portland leading by 22. Players we know get mic'd up now, Steve, so we can get some insight to their talking on the floor, on the bench. How would that have gone over in your day?
Well, you know, Kevin, we got mic'd up. I did not like it. You felt funny having just extra stuff that you had to carry around. But I love to hear the communication that goes on in the game now, sitting on this side.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Paul George is checked in for Brown. Edmund Sumner comes in for Johnson. And James Harden subbed in for Goodrich. Here he goes. And the layup falls. 27 points for him. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
And Portland making a change here. Ayton's checked in. George dishes to Harden. For 3. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Shot by Frazier, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Towns throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And Steve, with the way these NBA players can reach out to each other with ease, how much off-court communication do you think is going on?
I think a lot is going on, Kevin. A lot of these players have been playing with each other or against each other from a long time since they were young in AAU. Because of social media and also the internet, it makes the world that much smaller. These guys communicate way more than we did.
Bol, he's checked in for 8, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Here's Frazier. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Clippers trail by 20. Harden outside. Williams sends a screen for Harden. Shot clock at 6. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And we know about Harden's scoring abilities, but his team heavily relies on that vision and playmaking as well.
Bol, a screen on Harden. Out to Thompson, takes the 3, buries it from three-point range. Thompson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Sending shockwaves now. That's his 3rd triple of this half, 4th of the game.
On the wing, Harden. Back to George. Williams sets a screen for George. On the wing, Williams pulls up. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Portland moving the ball around. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one misses.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Frazier.
It's the second from the line. And we know that several active NBA players, Steve, have their own podcasts. Players now have a direct platform for their voice, and I think they like that.
Yeah, they do. They want to be able to own their own content, want to be able to put out their different stories the way they want to. They want to be in control of everything that has to do with them.
Thompson outside. Lots of room. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And the Clippers call time here. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Bol, a screen on Harden. Pass to Frazier, stolen by George.
2 minutes.
Here's Sumner. And Bol pulls it down. Bol's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Smitty, here we are. Between your TV, your smartphone, your tablet, you can watch any NBA game anytime you want to.
Kevin, it's awesome. The ability to watch multiple games at once is really great for fans. And hey, we're all fans first and foremost.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
Clock at 6. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
Substitution on the court.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Clippers.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Trailblazers.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Siakam is checked in for Portland. Hits the three-point bomb.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Driving inside.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The drive by Siakam. The kick out to Frazier. Jackson with the screen. And there's the drive. Thompson, high post. No good. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance.
In. I don't speak words according to them. I'm Sir Diesel, attracted sighted once the tourists is in. My assortment keeps supporting the men like Cars Plus. Off track, it's hard to stay on track when my thoughts run. Rapid pace to leave a nasty taste in their throat. Sure to leave them blue, that's indigo. Getting pretentious won't get any mileage. Whole plot shot out the air like enemy pilots. Take the trendiest topic, compared to the real, then relate that to a secret that's never revealed.
Seems like a leap in time, back to simpler days when technological advances were minimal. Seems like a leap in time, back to simpler days when technological advances were minimal. Seems like a leap in time, back to simpler days when technological advances were minimal. Seems like a leap in time, back to simpler days when technological advances were minimal.